I guess Michael mentioned you as sort of, it was a pretty big game for you coming in. Did you feel like it was a big game coming into this one?
I think every game's a big game. It's always nice to score a few runs in a tour match before a test series, but like I said, it was just nice to get out there and hit a few in the middle, and like I said before, as the innings progressed, felt really good out there.
Sometimes, I mean, you obviously had a life early in the knock. Sometimes when you do get away with something like that, does it tend to sort of settle you down a little bit when you're out there batting?
Yeah, it does a little bit. Like I said, it was a little bit lucky early doors. Obviously with that catch, and I guess it was just nice to switch back on and get through, and once the new ball started getting a little bit older, it got quite easy to bat. So it was just nice to get out there and get a few runs, and hopefully I can get a few more tomorrow morning.
It's been a while since you've opened in first class cricket. Do you like getting back to the top and facing the new ball again?
Look, I'm happy to bat anywhere when it comes to the Australian team. So it was nice to get out there with Bucky, and it was good to face the new ball and get through that tough period, and bat through the day, which was really pleasing for me.
It seemed to be the toughest period to face was that new ball. It seemed to stop swinging a little bit after that.
It did. They swung it early doors and it was seaming around a little bit. I thought they bowled really well for the first with the new ball. So had to work really hard. It was a good challenge out there, and like I said, it was nice to get through that and start batting a little bit freely after that.
You and Adam batted really well together. Did it come up in conversation between overs that you might be playing off for a spot in the test side?
No, not at all. It was really nice to be out there with Adam, with Vogsy, one of my good mates, and it's great to be out there with him, like I said, and to bat with him, and I get 100 partnership, I think it was. It was really good.
What was your feeling about how he went? I mean, he seemed to have an innings in sort of fits and starts. He sort of got bogged down a couple of times, but once he got going, he got that fluidity going and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought he batted fantastically well again. He's been his form over the last 12 to 18 months has been unbelievable, and every time he sort of bats, he scores runs. So I thought he did really well. Copped a pretty good ball today, and look, it's good to have Vogsy on tour with us.
About the situation in the game, you're obviously still a fair way behind their first innings with a couple of wickets left. You've got a lot of work to do tomorrow as well, don't you?
Yeah, we do. Like I said, they bowled really well today. We've got a tough little session tomorrow. Hopefully me and Sids can bat for a period of time, and like I said, boys, get nice and ready for a really tough test series in the next week. So look, we'll be out there trying to get bat for as long as possible, and we'll see what happens.
Has it taught you a little bit about how the conditions are likely to play over here? The fact that we've obviously seen, I guess, right throughout this match, new ball tends to be the time when there's a bit going on, and then it gets a bit easier after that.
Yeah, it definitely swings early, then sort of settles down, and then what we've seen from the last series here, reverse swing comes into it as well. So you got the spinners that will obviously come into play as well. So it's been a good challenge over the last few days for us to get settled in here and get the cobwebs out, and I guess get ready for a tough test series, like I said, next Wednesday.
How important was it for you as well, just from a match fitness and a batting point of view, just to spend a good long time out in the middle, considering you've had a bit of a break from the game and you've been playing 2020 stuff and things like that? Yeah,
like I said before, it was just good to get out there and spend a bit of time in the middle. It's the best place to be. I guess leading into a test series to get out there and be out there in the middle. So it was nice to score a few runs, and like I said before, hopefully there's a few more tomorrow morning.